Steve Davis. Go ahead, please, Dave.
Hey, Ricardo, congratulations. I know things have moved pretty fast for you the last few months. I'm just sort of wondering if you've had time just to stop and absorb it all. And specifically, have you thought about what this award means to you?
Yeah, no, I feel like it's time. It's time now to actually just take a little break and, get to just catch up with the whole season going on. Obviously, I just came back from national team yesterday. So, in the next few days, I'll sit here and just try to just think about everything that I did this season, think about things that I have to improve and eventually keep working on. And, just a season, just a season has been for me, and obviously a good season, and also the things that I could do better.
Thanks, Ricardo. Sorry, Gina, for not following the rules. I forgot to identify myself.
Identify yourself, the great Steve Davis. All right. We'll keep going down the list as we focus on Ricardo Pepi's MLS Young Player of the Year season. Go ahead, Ari.
Hey, Ricardo, congratulations. Ari Lilienwall with MLSsoccer.com. So FC Dallas has become known for its youth development and the success they've had bringing up young guys and giving them opportunities. So I was wondering, as someone who's experienced that pathway firsthand, what's your perspective on your time coming up with the academy in North Texas to the first team? And how do you kind of think that laid the foundation for you to break through with the first team and now the national team? Thanks.
The way it helped me, I feel like, I've always said that FC Dallas has always prepared their young players well. And I've always said that they've always put the academy players in professional atmospheres. I feel like every day they're preparing them for what's the next step. And, for me, it was North Texas, and then FC Dallas. For some player, it can just be FC Dallas straight away. But I've always said that FC Dallas has always been the best academy because they put players in a professional atmosphere. And from a young age, they're always trying to just push you to your limits and put you in situations where it's, difficult for you, but it's also making you grow as a person, as a player.
The number one rule is to unmute yourself when talking. Thanks, Ari. Paul Kennedy, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Ricardo. Two quick ones. In the last couple of years, as you were moving into the first team, was there any teammate whose advice you really took to heart and was very helpful for you? And then very quickly, what are your plans for the offseason since the national team's got some games at the end of January in terms of just staying in shape and being ready for those?
There was always players that, ever since the first day I was in the first team, that they always told me, they always gave me advice. They always told me how it was going to be, how hard it was going to be, how, everything has to be straight in line. So, there was always players like Matt Hedges, who was always there to support me. Paxton was always there. I feel like players like Jesus, Ryan. I feel like every single teammate that I have now in the first team was always there to support me in every way, and also just make me grow and teach me the things that were going on as a first team player. And then also, coming up, there's a national team camp, and I'm out here in Dallas, not going anywhere because I know I have to stay fit and I have to stay active in order to, be able to be fit and ready for those competitions.
Sure, go ahead, please.
Hey, Ricardo, Victor Araiza with the Striker Texas. What are some of the coaches you maybe credit as you've gone up the pipeline at FC Dallas, and what is maybe some advice that you recall that has been important to your development?
Ever since I first joined the academy, I feel like every coach that I was with made a huge impact in, me being where I am now. There's a lot of coaches, and I feel like coaches like Molina, coaches like Profe Mikey Varas, Lucci, Chris Hayden, those were all coaches that at some point they mentored me and they made me the player I am now. They were always telling me how, I always had to work hard, and if I wanted to, I really had the talent to make it to a first team level and eventually become a great player in the future. So they always told me that, I needed to work hard and to always push myself. So, those are all the coaches that I had in the academy in some way had a positive impact in the person I am now and the player I am now.
And what does it mean to win this award, not just for FC Dallas, but also as a native Texan?
Yeah, it's a special feeling. I do it for the state of Texas. I do it for the state of Texas. I feel like, obviously we have a rivalry between Houston, Austin, but I do it for my family. I do it for Dallas especially, and also for my state of for my home of El Paso. Sorry.
Thanks, Ricardo, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All the native Texans, thank you for that, Pepi.